In this video I hope to clarify some misconceptions that teens might have when they attempt their first bulk. So when I was 16 and I first heard about bulking and I searched how to bulk, pretty much every YouTuber said that teens should eat a lot of foods because you're growing. Just train hard, eat a lot of food, don't worry, like you'll get big. But what happened was, if you take that too literally and just eat a lot of foods because you're growing, you could just go like me and end up eating so much to the point where you just gain so much fat. So I put on like 20 kilos in the span of like 4 months, and I was very obese. You can see in these pictures here. So that's one thing. You don't want to eat so much, which leads me on to point number 2. How much should you eat? So when you come to bulking or just lifting in general, you want to learn how to track your calories and your macros. Now I've made a video on this, explaining how to use myFitnesspal. Now as a beginner, it's very important that you understand what calories, carbs, proteins and fats are, because nutrition is very important when you want to build some size. And just eating junk or just eating whatever because you want to eat to grow, you could just end up like me and just gain a lot of fat, and it's not good and it'll take you a long time to get rid of it. So first you want to figure out your maintenance calories, which is how many calories your body requires each day to maintain your body weight. And if you're beginning, you're most likely going to lose weight, lose fat and build muscle at the same time. So I don't see why you should eat in a surplus. If anything, you should eat at maintenance and see your body recomposition, so lose fat and build muscle, and just take it from there. You could eat in a slight surplus if you wanted to, and that's fine. Just don't go too overboard and eat whatever you want, so that way you don't gain like 30 kilos of fat like I did. Okay, so once you figured out your calories and you're familiar with tracking, weighing your food, it will take some time to get familiar with that, but make sure you do it because it will help you in the long run and in your lifting career. Because when you want to build muscle, you're going to have to eat in a surplus, and when you want to lose weight, you're going to have to eat in a deficit. Now, if you don't know what those numbers are, you're going to be guessing and you're just going to be wasting your time, to be honest. Now, macros are very important. So macros are protein, calories and fats. Protein is just used to build muscle. Carbs are used for energy. They're stored as glycogen in your muscles. And fats are used for your hormones to keep them regulated. So you want to make sure you get at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Your carbs just depend. Actually, I'll get to that in a bit. So your protein is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Your fats should be, if you're just starting to lift, so you're bulking basically, your fat should be around 50 grams, I would say. And your carbs should just fill in the rest. So if you're eating 200 grams of protein, that's 200 times 4, because 1 gram of protein has 4 calories. So that's 800 calories. 50 times 9 is 450. So 800 plus 450 is 1250. And the rest, so if your maintenance was 2000 calories, you would have 850 calories left to fill with carbs. Hopefully that makes sense. So diet is key. Diet is number 1. So once you have your diet down, now you want to have a structured training program. Now as a beginner, you can do full body twice a week, full body 3 times a week. You can do upper lower, you can do push-pull legs. Find one that works for you and that suits your lifestyle. So if you're very busy, if you're a student or you have a part-time job and you don't have any time to go to the gym, then you can find a way around it, and you can just do maybe 2 full body workouts a week, which is great. As long as you're training each muscle group twice per week and you're getting your 8 hours of sleep, which is very important, then you're going to see growth. Now, depending on how you train, your frequency, you want to make sure that your program is structured. So that way you're not going into the gym blind and just performing, oh, I feel like doing bench machine, oh, I feel like I'm doing pull-ups now. You want to have a structured program so that way you can record your progress and also progressively overload, which means you want to be either increasing your sets, your reps, decreasing rest time over a long period of time. So aka you want to increase intensity over time, so your muscles build and react to a new stimulus, which is how they grow. To reiterate, as a teen, or what happened to me personally was, I kept hearing from everyone, just eat to grow, you're a teen, you're growing, you'll be fine, just eat and lift weights, you know, you'll build muscle and lose weight at the same time, which is true, but how much are you eating, and what's the quality of that food? So if you were just like, if you do it like me, where I just ate crap for months on end, wasn't tracking calories, was probably in such a high surplus, and you're just getting fat very, very quickly, and you won't like the results because you have to spend a long time to get rid of it. So make sure you track your calories. You get a rough idea of how much you're eating every single day. That way you can monitor your progress. So if you're not gaining weight, you can eat a bit more. If you're losing weight, which you might do because you might be losing fat and building muscle, or your weight might stay the same, you just want to be tracking with myFitnesspal. So if you're new to lifting, 4 things. You want to have a structured program. You want to get your diet dialed in, your macros, your calories, figure out your maintenance calories, and go from there. You want to get your 8 hours of sleep. Sleep is super, super important, because without sleep, you're not going to be able to rebuild your muscles and recover, and your energy, your workouts will just be whack in the gym. You want to eat clean. You don't want to eat garbage, because when you eat garbage, you feel like shit. If you eat good food, you'll feel good. It's proven. Now, you are a beginner, and you will make gains pretty quickly. You just don't want to get fat too quickly. So, like I said, track your calories, and it'll be good to go. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.